What's going on, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. I know everybody's sick and tired of hearing all this UAMCC nonsense. Um, it's sad to see history repeating itself. I mean, what's going on right now with Jamie and William and Jeff, Ryan, and quite frankly, the whole board. It's literally what happened last year with Ray and myself and Dougie Doo and John Karmazin. Sorry, I'm blanking on the others that resigned around that time or very shortly afterwards. And it's amusing, to say the least, to see the way that Ron is going about it the exact same way. Oh, don't. Real winners never quit. I can't believe somebody would quit. Doesn't out and out say, Jamie, that you quit. Which, guys, Jamie didn't resign the second time. They removed him. And it's funny because as a board of director, he was pissed that things didn't happen the way that he was told by the president that they would be happening, that Jeff Price would be restored. Jeff Price never put his resignation in the right spot for it to count anyways. And now Christie's on there saying that she's accepted Jamie's resignation, his second one, even though it was never given. Again, false narrative. You have, and it's laughable that you have a president again. You had George Clark, who was not really wanting to say anything or step in or be a leader like he needed to be. Christie's done the same thing, and it's amazing, guys, when you really stop and think about the fact that she has not actually been voted for at all in her journey from being a member to being a BOD VP, and then a orchestrated resignation by George Clark as soon as they could get away with it. You have, Alex and Hannah that have left and have been gone for over a month and still going out with his information on it. You have a situation where the treasurer hasn't been able to see the financials of the business, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know how you have somebody in a position for 3 months as the money person and they don't know the financials of what's going on. So clearly information wasn't passed along to him. It's also amazing, folks, when you really realize what's going on here. Some people don't like Trump, some people didn't like Barack Obama. But could you imagine if Barack Obama was basically a non-factor? He never said anything. And Donald Trump, if he never said anything. I mean, we all can't imagine that happening. In the meantime, George W. or Bill Clinton ran their mouth all the time. Oh, this is what's going on with the United States of America. I know all the rules, but I wasn't in the meetings because I'm not the president anymore, so I don't have any authority. But I am the spokesperson for the United States. I am the person who knows everything, but I have no control. I can't do anything. I don't know any of the confidential information. Blames Jamie for saying that it's his fault that he didn't do it. That the treasurer should have known. And, for this, whatever was going on with the IRS compliance and whatnot, which apparently has been resolved now. But and yet you hear nothing from, when George was the president. He had me blocked along with a lot of other people. And it's not just that he had me blocked and he was posting somewhere. It was a well-documented fact that he was, completely out of the picture. Completely letting Ron run it. And what does that say? I mean, if we had a president of our United States that was allowing an ex-president to run the country or to speak on their behalf, whether it's in an official or unofficial capacity, how could you support and be a part of anything that would be run like that? I sure know I wouldn't want to be the president of an organization where a minion in the organization was calling shots, where they were speaking for me. I'm sorry. I'm a grown adult. The people that are in charge of the UAMCC are grown adults. Y'all should be able to speak for yourselves, not need to take 3 days to draft a statement on Monday, and then we'll send that out to everybody. Listen, if there's a fire going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in your house, and you say, you know what, I'll wait till, I think I'm going to wait till Monday to call the fire department. Or sorry, if you're the building manager and you know you've got a fire in your building and you decide to wait multiple days for it, you're not going to be the building manager long. You're going to get your butt fired. You're going to be out of there, literally fired, because you'll have let it all burn down. And in repeated situations, both George Clark, Tony Evans, Christy White, they've all let it burn down around everybody. And what they've done then is then attacked everybody. It's amazing, guys. I mean, we've got, over 6,500 or just about 6,500 subscribers on this channel. You guys know my number one goal for this channel, and passion in life, quite frankly, is to help others succeed. Whatever shape or form that is. And I had, recommended a lot of people to join the organization. I had recommended that people go to their events. It was a instrumental thing, getting to these events, networking with these contractors by being at events like the UAMCC convention, like the huge convention, like other regional events. When you really realize the value of organization or a club or whatever, is the people that are in it. The value of being part of the UAMCC is gone. It's been gone for a while. And I'll just, with the one caveat here, if you live near where there's going to be an event, you should still go to their event. You should go to any pressure washing event. I don't care what organization it's part of. If you can make it to it, go to it, learn, network, and make more money. Do not become a paid member there. Also, for those of you who are still members, by all means, message the board of directors. You as a member of the organization have the right and responsibility, quite frankly, to notify them that you're not going to be renewing as a result of either their lack of inactions or how they have acted or how they have allowed the AD to run things and to attack people the way that he has and the way that they have. But I wouldn't tell you to quit. I'm not going to tell you to leave the groups. Somebody was recommending for everybody to just jump ship out of there. Nah, stay in the group. How else will you know what's going on? How else will you be able to give an accurate voice? If all the dissenters jump ship, then the captain thinks, oh, well, hey, everybody here's pretty unanimous. We're good. And that's how they've been. I mean, it's a shame to see what's happened to the organization, the positivity, the vendors that were a part of it, the success that it had, building and building and building, and then to, again, be right here. Ray Burke had the power. He had the support of the people. He was a leader. He was outspoken and would have taken the organization to a whole new level. But unfortunately, for those that did have some power in the organization, they knew that Ray was strong enough to take it away from him. They knew that when I ran to be BOD, that I had enough power to take some of their power away from them. That Dougie Doo had enough support to do that. That Guy Blackman had enough support to do that. And all of us, quite frankly, that ended up being kicked out. Most of us, or at least myself, Dougie Doo, and Guy Blackman, and Dave Nezat, we were all voted out by name. And let's be really clear, too. I was kicked out. I paid in time. There is a 30 to 90 day grace period to allow payment to be made. I contacted Alex when this all went down, when I tried to make payment, because it tried to go through with an old card. I actually contacted him about a week or two beforehand. Hold on 1 second. As far as memberships to it, I would encourage anybody who follows this channel to not renew. I would encourage you to leave and not be a part of that. The organization is failing. It's lost its vendors. It's lost its support. It's lost the vast majority of its star talent. They have seen people like Jamie, who had the support, Jeff Price, who was allied with Jamie, William Davis, who apparently didn't always go all the way with them. And guys, it's scary too. I mean, what I keep hearing repeatedly is this notion that if you're not with us, you're against us, which is just scary. I mean, whether it's an organization or in society, or we've all learned the history lessons about wars and things that have been for that very reason. A lot of lives have been lost for that kind of stuff, and it's scary that you can't disagree about something without it all of a sudden that you're opposed to it. Oh, and guys, let's be really clear too. The notion that any of us that have had it with the org, have had it with the leadership, are negative people, that we don't support the contractor, that we're trying to hurt contractors, hurt their businesses, that me making a video denouncing the organization that's on a public forum, public platform like YouTube or wherever I end up posting this, hurts people's businesses. One, it gives way too much credit to the UAMCC to be worth squat. The certifications are nonsense. I've literally never had anybody know what the UAMCC was. Never had anybody mention that they found us through the UAMCC pages to come through with our profile on there. But when you look at Jamie's event in Jersey, his Power Washing Motivation page, my channel, the amount of content that I've given back, the amount of help that I've received as well, I've been willing to share and help each other, it's laughable that somebody could even try to make the claim that someone like myself or Doug Core or Ray Burke or Jamie Schmidt, that we're out to hurt the contractor, that we're out to hurt the industry. Let's be really clear. The industry does not need the UAMCC. It does not. There are plenty of other organizations that have far more power and authority and have a whole lot better list of contractors that are on them than what's part of the U. And for those of you contractors that are great inside the U, I'm sorry. I certainly feel it as far as the people that are vocal, that we see day in and day out in these different groups, that unequivocally, the people that are part of Spray Wash Academy and the PWNA, and PWRA, are beating the UAMCC hands down. And that wasn't the case up until 2 years ago. It was at least a competitive fight. Now, not even close. All right, I've said my piece there. Have a great night.